The Knicks ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage. Coming into the building earlier tonight. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Indiana Pacers. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Siakam. He's out there with Turner. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And for the Knicks, we've got Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And so off the tip, it's New York. The pass to Hart. Halliburton against Brunson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now, here's Halliburton. And the rejection by Towns.
Love the hustle from Towns right there. Boy, engaged defensively.
Anunoby passes to Towns. The turnaround. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
2-0.
Here's Nembhard. Passes to Mathurin. The shot, no good. Good D by Anunoby. Here's Brunson. And a missed layup. Outside Mathurin. Offline with his three. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Knicks. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Cameron Payne. Towns is out there with Achua. Then it's Bridges. And it's McBride in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Halliburton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So, we'll see Tyrese Halliburton go to the line here. It's going to be on Precious Achua. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Pass to Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates. Just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Outside, Towns. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Karl Anthony Towns at the line. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 2. And just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie. For the Knicks, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang on. And that does it for our halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Turner. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the layup is good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Halliburton finds Siakam. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Halliburton. Sinks the 15-footer. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
And here's Brunson outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
9.
It's the Knicks. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Precious Achiuwa. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's McBride in at point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And it's the Pacers with the ball. Trailing by 2. McConnell passes to Toppin. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the versatility Obi Toppin has in the low post, mid-range, three-point line. He's that modern-day 4 and 5 position, guys.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. It's tied at 9. 41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Topic. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. McConnell passes to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball to the left wing. Over Hart. Yes!
Looking to get stops late. That kind of defense ain't gonna cut it.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
From deep, Brunson. Oh, big time party!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Doesn't get any better than that.
You couldn't dream up a more dramatic finish. 3 points right as the buzzer sounds. This is a ball game people will be talking about for quite some time.
So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a night.